All right, guys. We are back on the Euro USD. Last week we talked about this daily fair value gap being traded back into before price can then move down to the can then move to the downside, targeting this low right here. So what I really think is that I always have a way of seeing these candles which are being influenced by news. What I strongly believe is that these candles are always traded like you see right here. It has created this high, right? It has created that high and this low, right? Now, if it's a bullish candle, I always see price taking out the either taking out this high, then continuing lower, or it will just come down and take out this low and then continue higher, right? Always see things like this. So what I know is that I still I still feel like price will still continue lower, right? But let me not just assume, right? Let me not just assume. So on a daily time frame, what are we seeing? We're seeing price trading back into this fair value gap, into this daily fair value gap, and it seems like it's disrespecting it, right? With the disrespect candle. It closed with the disrespect candle and it seems like it's disrespecting it. Let's go now to the lower time frame and see what it's doing. Let's go to the H4. So now on H4 we talked about this fair value gap right here. I told you that this fair value gap is not going to hold. Most likely not going to hold because we have a fair value gap here and we also have this odd block here, right? We also have this other block here and we also have this liquidity resting right here at this liquidity level. A lot of people be looking to go short right here, and then their stop loss will be just right here. And more to that, we also have this daily fair value gap right here, right? So this daily fair value gap has more power, more strength to drop price towards it than this one. Price cannot just sting into this 4 hour and continue lower when there is a daily fair value gap up here. It wasn't the breakaway gap. It was a fair value gap that price could really trade back into before continuing lower. So um, I said this fair value gap here, if price wants to continue lower, then this fair value gap here is its last line of defense, right? So right now on the 4 hour, what I'm waiting for is that I'm waiting for price to start creating new bearish fair value gaps going lower. That is the only way um I can know that I can have confidence that price is about to go lower, right? Because we don't just enter trades as prices because price has created this fair value gap right here. Price has created this fair value gap right here, right? Has created this fair value gap and it has also created this fair value gap which it sting into, right? It's sting into this fair value gap and now it's struggling to push higher. It's now struggling to push higher. So what we're waiting for is for price to start disrespecting these fair value gaps with new 4 hour bearish fair value gaps. Like if price should come down like this and then create a fair value gap here, right? Create a fair value gap there, should create a fair value gap here. Price should create a fair value gap here, then sink into it, then create a new fair value gap down here, create a new fair value gap down here, then sink to it to then continue lower. So if price creates a new fair value gap going lower, we'll be looking forward uh, to going into our 1 hour time frame because I really need to refine it. For you to just get into the first bearish fair value gap that will be created right here, it's risky. Although it's still okay, it is still very much okay because if we are getting into this first fair value gap, we'll be targeting 1 to 2 RR, which is very much okay. Always hit all the time. Majority of the time, we'll always hit our TP. So if a bearish fair value gap is created here, we can then just go down to our 15 minute and target a 1 to 2 RR Or if you want to better refine the trade, you can go down to the 1 hour. When price thing into it, you go down to the 1 hour, you wait for 1 hour bearish fair value gaps being created. You mark the fair value gaps as we marked out these ones, right? This one right here. You mark the bearish fair value gaps and then you wait for price to trade back into. Then you can go to your 5 minutes and take your trades, and you target your 1 to 2 RR, and then you're out of the market with your profits. So that is it. That is it for the Euro USD. I'll keep updating you guys. I'll update you guys tomorrow. Maybe in the morning. Let's just see how price plays out. Maybe in the morning I'll update you guys. If there's any new thing that the Euro has done, I'll show you guys, and we'll all talk about Euro USD's next move. All right, in the market. So thank you very much. Stay tuned to my channel. It's your boy, Machine Currencies, and I'll keep doing videos like this for you every single day. All right, love you. Bye.